What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Nvidia Corporation with the ticker symbol NVDA. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So Nvidia, looks like last week I looked at this Saturday, I believe, and you see that that's when I was looking at this big red candle, and it looks like that could be marking a top, at least a short-term top, and you see that price has not exceeded that since then. So this past week, price did move up higher, but it looks like it's trying to move down lower. So there's a good chance for a similar size drop in the future. So if we saw this size drop, there's a good chance we could see a similar size drop, and that would take price right to that breakout point at the 784 level. That's where price had this last rally up, and now it looks like price is trying to come back to that level. Either way, it's a little overextended from this EMA, this average, and especially with that big red candle, there's a good chance we can see another drop. So with that overextension, a previous past drop, and a breakout retest, there's a good chance price will probably continue traveling down lower. And you can see that if I draw a trend line now off of the swing highs, it looks like we are below the trend line. So it looks like we're going to probably be seeing a little bit more downside for Nvidia. I'm looking for the 782, 784. As of right now, and that coincides with this trend line that I drew off the swing lows. So you can see that if I draw it off of this swing right here and move it to the next swing right here, and you can see that's right where the arrow is and the breakout point. So there's some confluence at this area on the chart. So is it guaranteed price gets there? No, it's not. But again, it's probably the best way to see where price is headed next. There's a good chance we could probably see a little bit more downside in the future. So that's how I'm looking at Nvidia in the short term. Let's take a look at the long-term picture. Weekly chart shows that price has several green bars in a row, and we do have a gap right here also between these two candles. A lot of times these gaps do get filled, so that's also another target that price can fill on its way down. So again, it's looking like we're at the highs of an uptrend. So again, I'm not saying this is a top forever, but whenever you're at the highs of an uptrend, you're going to see a pullback. So this was a high of an uptrend, we saw a pullback. Highs of an uptrend, you're going to see a pullback. This is a high of an uptrend, so we're going to see a pullback. So again, I'm looking for a pullback in the short term, definitely overextended on the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the log chart. That might show us a better picture of what's going on as well. So here's a log chart, and see if we can draw a channel on here. So use the monthly chart just to reduce the amount of bars on here, and see if we can draw a channel, drag it off the swing lows, drag it off the swing highs. So you can see that even with the log chart, we can do technical analysis. So using this past swing lows and you drag it over, price bounced right off of this pivot right here, or this swing. And if you do that and you drag up the next line or the parallel line, it goes right up to the top. So you see that price using this pivot, it comes right up to the top of this pivot. So again, we have some confluence that price is in this upper channel, and what do you know? We're right off that channel highs. And what do you see when price hits the channel highs? It works its way to the opposite end. So again, I'm not saying this is the top for Nvidia, but at least short term it does look like it, and possibly even long term we could probably see a bigger pullback take place sometime soon. It's not guaranteed. We definitely still have a lot of bullish momentum left, but again, it's telling me that the warning signs are going off for Nvidia as of right now. So that's how I'm looking at Nvidia. Short term, it looks bearish. Medium to long term, it could possibly roll over to maybe a couple month low. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, that's what the chart is telling me. It's telling me it's a little overextended in the short term. It's trying to pull back. Weekly chart is also overextended, and we could probably see a bigger drop in the future. So let's see what happens for Nvidia next week. And that's all I have for this week, Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.